Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my comic news impressions of 4/13/2025. So, there were just a couple of little article kind of things that I wanted to kind of bring up. They kind of just came kind of out of nowhere, so I decided to make a little video about it because most of the stuff that I would talk about has been kind of done. So bringing them up sometimes in different kind of comic reviews would just be kind of like, all right. So my first one is that Marvel's Immortal Thor ending in July with issue 25. So it's like, oh god, and that's coming out on July 2nd, which is incidentally when they are relaunching Captain America. Ally Wing's saga has been building towards this finale as the new arc finds Thor alone against the fury of the malevolent gods of Utgard. Thor will die, but fear not, as Marvel has revealed, it will set the stage for Ewing's bold new take on the God of Thunder launching later this year. So, it's ending, but we're getting a relaunch as well. Which is kind of weird because, we're getting really close to Thor's issue 800. And see, we look at this, and we see crazy looking cover there. Even an Immortal can die. And seeing some more kind of ones with some classic kind of Thor and everything going on. Let's see here. Pretty much bringing that. It's the main cover of that. And the story ends. At the end of this tale, Thor strode into Vidblain, third land of the dead, whence nothing could return. And there, beyond all battles, beyond all cares, he stood and fought for justice one last time, against the great serpent who wore his own face and held his own hammer. This was the story of the immortal Thor and the deciding of his fate. So, it's kind of crazy that we're getting a kind of ending there, but I'm glad that we're still going to have Al Ewing doing Thor. It's just we're going to be seeing a kind of one later on. So just a relaunch later on. So just keep that in mind. We also have a new one-shot, Gods, One World Under Doom, Issue 1. The Cosmic Agents from Jonathan Hickman and Valerio Schitti's mind-bending God series returns this July. Marvel Comics has added a new one-shot for One World Under Doom featuring Jonathan Hickman. We talked about that. This one-shot is out July 30th. And then they kind of talk about, who's going to be doing it and kind of following it up. I will say it is absolutely a fool's errand to follow after Jonathan Hickman in a corner of the Marvel universe that he personally invented, but Gods are a lot of fun, and the chance to see where Mia and Wynn were after their story and how Doom would intersect with all of it was too alluring to let up, North shared. If you've never read Gods, this is a great way to meet the characters, and if you have, welcome back. Mia's not having a great time of it, but Emperor Doom sees something in her. Let's see here. It would further explore the concepts. Let's see. Ryan North will be writing, and artist R.B. Silva, as well as various tie-in issues. North teams up with acclaimed artist Francisco Mortanero. Fantastic Four for pivotal tie-in one-shot that reveals the impact of Doom's takeover on the gods. So that's a pretty good one there. Let's see. Using a combination of science and magic, Dr. Doom has taken over the world, which means Wynn, sole avatar of the powers that be, think Magic God, has an interest in how this happened and how to stop it. His sworn apprentice Mia Demaria, a college-age woman disillusioned with most magic, some science, and definitely all of her job working for Wynn, is brought along and soon finds herself at the center of a crisis that could impact Earth for generations to come. And worst of all, Dr. Victor Von Doom believes Mia has potential, especially if she were to be freed from Wynn's control. Doom offers freedom, but all gifts from Doom come with a cost, don't they? Science and magic collide in this oversized one-shot that brings the world of gods to the heart of the Marvel Universe. And if you don't know the world of the gods, this is a book for you. It is both accessible and apocalyptic. So, that is a pretty interesting one. And then, of course, there's the cover. I'll have to think about that one. It's kind of crazy because you then have to kind of include it with the Gods trade back. So hopefully this means they'll be doing some more stuff with them. And interesting that, Hickman's been doing a lot of good stuff with the new relaunch of the Ultimate Universe. So I don't know. And then he's going to be doing Imperial as well. We'll see how that kind of leads with going on with the Gods. All right. Now we've also got some Godzilla stuff going on. Yeah. All right. Two things. We've got new 5-part event. Godzilla destroys the Marvel Universe starting in July of 2025. Let's see here. The event is written by Jerry Duggan and art by Javier Garron, with wraparound cover by Mark Brooks. Of course, talking about how important that is. Let's see. A previously dormant Godzilla has been angrily awoken and begun carving a path of annihilation as Earth's mightiest heroes band together to try and stop its cataclysmic rampage. When their combined efforts fail to slow the bringer of destruction, Earth's heroes are forced to go to extraordinary lengths to try and bring Godzilla down, including joining forces with Earth's most devious villains. But will this be enough to stop Godzilla as it tears straight through the Marvel Universe into the Dark Dimension and other realms? Plus, how is the King of Monsters connected to the mysterious metal vibranium? And what does this mean for Wakanda? In the face of an unstoppable force of nature, the Marvel Universe must come together like never before in this earth-shattering fight for Earth's survival. Which, that is kind of gnarly there. It's like, oh shit, they are really going in with Godzilla shit with Marvel. It's like, alright, let's see how that goes. And then, welcome to the Kaisei era. IDW's new Godzilla universe is a 3-pronged kaiju blitz. And they kind of got like an advanced kind of look. And they're doing 3 debut titles. Godzilla Issue 1, Godzilla Escape from the Dead Zone Issue 1, and Starship Godzilla. Aims to redefine how the King of Monsters operates in comics. And based on their like early previews of seeing what's kind of going on, each of the stories captures a distinct flavor of kaiju storytelling. Trying to embrace the superhero spectacle, post-apocalyptic grit, and sci-fi swagger. Godzilla Issue 1, kaiju-sized superheroics. It's like, oh god, that looks fucking gnarly. Feels like Power Rangers meets Pacific Rim if both were shot through with a grimmer edge and a pulse-pounding pace. It's like, god damn, that sounds crazy. Then we got Escape from the Dead Zone. Holy shit. Kind of like Mad Max. First ever half-human, half-kaiju hybrid in Toho history, and she's a stunner. Visually compelling, emotionally raw, and caught between species and survival. Oh, that looks crazy. Then we got Starship Godzilla. That's a really nice art style. I kind of like that a lot. Cowboy Bebop meets Cosmic Terror. That sounds like a crazy-ass kind of mashup there. That is going to be launching in October. And of course, it's got more of a manga-inspired style. Look at that kitty. I'm sorry, I just saw the cat. I'm like, yes. Cowboy Bebop or Firefly. This series takes kaiju to the stars, exploring alien civilizations and Godzilla's impact on the cosmos. That sounds kind of crazy there. And that looks really fucking nuts. So that sounds like a really kind of interesting kind of thing going on with Godzilla, both at Marvel and with IDW. Then we get this kind of crazy thing. I just kind of saw this as it was going on, where we've got more kind of Japanese influence going on. Immortal Legend Batman design and story revealed at C2E2. Let's see. This is kind of inspired by tokusatsu kind of superhero stuff. And goddamn, the designs are fucking awesome. And it really kind of has that kind of feel for it. And let's get into what is kind of about. Many centuries from now, humanity becomes a galactic civilization with capital megacities on multiple planets and smaller outposts on dozens more. To conquer the vast distances between solar systems, humanity tapped into dark matter to bend space-time around spacecraft, from hulking colony vessels to one-man mech suits. In accessing this dark power, humanity broke the barrier between their universe and their universe's shadow. This resulted in the creation of shadows, mindless, soulless apparitions craving nothing but violence and destruction. Due to the actions of these shadow creatures, newly colonized worlds were brought to the brink of collapse. The 3 warriors found a way to access the energy that bound their universe to the shadow universe, becoming immortal legends. Immortal Legend Batman, Robin, and Nightwing. And you get kind of a look at them. And I really like the designs. I like the angularity and like the energy kind of flowing and everything. Seeing like Batman, Nightwing, and Robin, it's like, that looks really kind of cool. So, keep an eye out for those. Thor's important because that's a good series that I really like to look into. Gods because it's following the One World Under Doom, and it's like, yeah, you kind of need to bring those in. Marvel doing stuff with the whole Godzilla thing. I'm like, Godzilla's destroying the Marvel Universe. Oh, shit. And then what they're doing at IDW with Godzilla sounds pretty cool. I think it's interesting to explore Godzilla's various different kind of influences like that in 3 kind of distinct styles. And then the, like, Immortal Legends... Immortal Legend Batman kind of thing. With a kind of Power Ranger kind of feel to it. That's a kind of different kind of take, and I'm interested to see where it goes. Art-wise, all of it's looking on point. I'm like, okay, let's see how this goes. So, I just kind of wanted to bring those up because they were kind of small little snippets and everything, and I just wanted to let some people know, and I'm like, yeah, even though I don't really completely do all of them, and I mainly cover one of them, they're kind of cool stuff to talk about. So, those are my impressions on these comic news. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you like them, if you don't like them, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.